Start na po tayo. Okay. To the distinguished members of this august body, to the legislative staffs, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I now call this 35th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session to order. Please rise for the invocation to be led by City Councilor Oscar A. Boling Sr. and to be followed by the singing of Philippine National Anthem and Pangasinan Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Madam Secretary, please conduct the roll call.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor John Marion R. Fontelera.
Present.
The presiding officer pro tempore, Councilor Michelle S. Segundera.
Present.
The majority floor leader, Councilor Caroline D. Sison.
Present.
The minority floor leader, Councilor Kelvin Teos Uumilde.
Present.
The assistant majority floor leader, Councilor Berna S. D. Rabago.
Present.
Councilor Arthur C. Celeste Jr. Councilor Applejoy B. Tolentino.
Present.
Councilor Joselito O. Fontelera.
Present.
Councilor Raul B. Bacay. Councilor Dalia M. De Leon.
Present.
Councilor Oscar A. Bowling Sr.
Present.
Ex officio members, Liga ng mga Barangay President Salvador P. Dona. Ang panlunsod na Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Loverly V. Bernabe.
Present.
13 members of this August body responded to the call, sir. 12 po pala. Wala pala si Councilor Junjun.
12 members of this August body responded to the call. I certify as to the presence of quorum. We may now transact official business. Next item.
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Councilor Carol Dizon Sison, you are recognized.
The first item is the approval of today's agenda.
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Councilor Berna S. Rabago, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move that the agenda under proposed ordinance and proposed resolution and one unassigned business approved by the August body.
Councilor Berna S. Rabago moves for the approval of today's agenda. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The agenda of today's 35th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session is hereby approved. Next item.
Next, adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on August 22, 2023.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I be recognized?
Sangguniang Kabataan Federation President, Councilor Loverly Bernabe, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to adopt the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on August 22, 2023.
There's a motion coming from Sangguniang Kabataan Federation President, Councilor Loverly Bernabe, for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the 34th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session held on August 22, 2023. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The journal and minutes of the 34th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session held on August 22, 2023 is hereby approved. Next item.
Next is the privilege hour, question hour.
Any takers from the privilege hours, question hours? Hearing none. Next item.
Next, reference of business. Under proposed ordinance for first reading, item 1, proposed appropriation ordinance number 03-2023, enacting supplemental budget number 03 with a total appropriation of 13,427,007 pesos and 47 centavos for the operation of the city government of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan. And under proposed resolutions, we have proposed resolution number 2023-96, confirming, approving in toto the proposed calendar year 2023 supplemental annual investment program number 3 of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan, amounting to 813,427,007 pesos and 47 centavos.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Oscar Boling, you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move to the suspension of our house.
There's a motion coming from Councilor Oscar Boling Sr. to suspend our internal rules. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. Our internal rules is hereby suspended. Please, Madam Secretary, please introduce our resource speakers.
Our resource speakers for these items are our City Budget Officer, Madam Rowena Ruiz, and our City Planning and Development Coordinator, Engineer Eduardo Garcia.
Po sa ating lahat. Ito po yung ating supplemental budget number 3, amounting to 13,427,707 pesos and 47 centavos. Sources of funds po natin is from savings, from personal services, from June to July, amounting to 6 million plus. And then yung ating savings from continuing appropriation, budget year 2022, yung local road network under the development fund, 9,303.10. Yung post-harvest facilities program, 37,873.13. Under the special purpose appropriation, we have our 1% LCPC, 319. Accessories for local civil registrar's office, 1,575. Aid to Sangguniang Kabataan, 33,151.97. Construction of multipurpose shed at Barangay Makatiu, 5,737.48. Repair and renovation of HRM office, 69,035.98. Social services program in support to full devolution, 1,417.50. Purchase of motorcycles and sidecar, 2,020. Purchase of office equipment at PIDAO, 13 pesos. And then savings from continuing appropriations po, budget year 2020 pala, rehab, widening of reinforced concrete box, culvert at Sitio Galis, Barangay Lucap, 2,201,366. Magtataka po siguro kayo kung bakit malaki po ito. Kasi ito po yung nadoble, na may program po yung, yung DPWH na katulad nito, kaya hindi po nagalaw ang pondong to nung budget year 2020. LGU counterpart fund for grassroots budgeting, 948,484.34. 2015 pa po ito, hindi po gumalaw, kaya ito yung ating LGU counterpart. Number 3 is accounts payable under the City Tourism and Cultural Affairs Office. Ito po yung hiningaan namin last week ng authority ni Mayor to use the accounts payable, 310,702.87. Ito naman po yung excess of revolving fund of emergency fund, HINP, 3,090,504.31. Basta po intact yung 2 million, any excess dun sa 2 million, pwede po natin gamitin as source of income. And then realignment of funds, operation of slaughterhouse. Kinuha po ito sa traveling expense nila, 150,000. At saka sa repairs and maintenance, buildings and other structures, 200,000. So, ang total po ng ating resources, local sources, is 13,427,007 pesos and 0.47 centavos. Mapupunta naman po ito sa City Vice Mayor, yung wages, salaries and wages ng casuals, 294,331.93. Ito po yung savings ng tatlong office po dito sa Legislative for June and July. City Tourism Office, upgrading and rehabilitation of existing boardwalk at Ramos Island, 5,882,051. Operation of slaughterhouse, purchase of overhead truck scale, 350. Kaya kung napansin po ninyo, kung ano yung rini-align sa slaughterhouse, napunta rin po sa slaughterhouse. And then under our special purpose appropriation, purchase of 1 unit drone for agricultural purposes, 1,982,401. Mahal po kasi siya kasi pwede siyang gamitin pang spray. Nakita niyo naman siguro yung demonstrate. Kaya ganun po kamahal yung itong unit na to. And then Public Affairs Fund, 3.4 million. And then under the sports, kailangan po natin ng Sports Development Fund na 1.5 million for our interagency and LGU Olympics. So a total of 13,427,007 pesos and 0.47 centavos.
Any questions from the August body? Wala. Councilor Raul?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ma'am Wing, ito yung mga mapupunta yung i-supplemental natin, dito mapupunta sa may statement of supplemental appropriation.
Yes po.
Oo. Final na po ito, ma'am. O kung halimbawa may request si Vice Mayor na padagdagan yung amount sa casual niya o so what, pwede pa.
Pwede naman, sir. Opo.
Tinanong ko na yung gusto mong tatanong, Vice. Thank you, Ma'am Wing.
Dapat kay Mayor. Ma'am, yung upgrading ng rehabilitation and existing boardwalk at Ramos Island, sa tourism budget din yon?
Yes po.
HIMP fund.
Opo. Actually, nag-subsidize na naman tayo ng around 1.8 million dito. Kasi 3 million plus lang po yung 3 million lang yung
Project.
emergency.
Okay.
At saka
Ng-
300,000 lang yung savings. Kaya nag-subsidize po tayo para man.
Paano po madadagdagan?
As per our yung statement of appropriation, sir, kaya pa naman. Marami pa naman po tayong savings from August to
September.
November.
Ma'am, yung pala, yung, di ba, yung revenue code is nagagamit na.
Yes po.
Aside from this, tumaas na ba yung
Collection.
collection?
Yes, sir. Yung supplemental budget number 2 natin is may 40 million tayong additional estimate.
40 million?
40. Yung supplemental budget number 2
So,
natin.
kailan natin pwedeng gamitin yon? On the third quarter or
Nagamit
on the...
na po, sir.
nagamit na.
Yes po.
Pero dun sa itong supplemental natin ngayon, walang nagamit
Walang
na...
estimate, additional estimate. Wala
Okay.
po.
Any more questions? Councilor Dalia De Leon, you're recognized.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair. Ma'am Wing, ito pong 1-unit drone po natin for agricultural purposes. Gaano po siya kalaki ito? Yung usually yung nakikita po natin na
Yes, ma'am. Kasi kaya niyang magdala ng nung mga spray, pang-spray, tapos din ng mga seedlings.
meaning malaki po siya. Hindi
Malaki.
ordinary katulad ng nakikita
Hindi
po
po.
natin. Kasi
Hindi
siyempre
po.
pag spray yun, may laman na water po yun.
Yes po.
Oh, okay.
Parang kasing laki yata ng table ni Vice. O mas mahaba pa dyan ng konti.
Okay. Ito pong po ma'am, purchase of overhead truck scale. Anong klase po ito ng truck scale?
Dun sa may slaughterhouse.
Sa slaughter
yan
po,
pa.
oo.
Opo.
Overhead truck scale. Anong itsura kaya nito?
Hindi ko.
Ay.
Hindi ko po yan, ma'am.
Sa inlex? Hindi,
PR
sa
na
floor
po
yun
yun.
eh. Ito
Sa
overhead
PR,
eh, sa
opo.
taas.
Kasi gagawin.
Opo.
Anyway, basta para siya doon. Okay. Tapos, okay na. No more questions po, Your Honor.
Councilor Berna Rabago, you're recognized.
Good morning, Ma'am Weng.
Yes po.
Dito po sa LGU Counterpart Fund for Grassroots Budgeting. Saan po yung grassroots budgeting? Saan po mapupunta?
Ito po yung dating tawag nila sa Local Government Support Fund ngayon. Grassroots budgeting po, ito yung mga financial assistance na nanggagaling po sa national government. Yung counterpart po natin dito, noong 2015 hanggang ngayon di pa po nagagamit, tapos na po ito. Kung ano yung excess po dito sa binigay nila, inaibalik na po sa National Treasury, kaya wala na pong paggagamitan, kaya ginawa ko pong source of income.
Okay, thank you.
Councilor Loverly Bernabe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ma'am Weng, follow-up question ko lang po dun sa question po ni Councilor Dalia, yung dun sa one unit drone for agricultural purposes. Ito po ba yung sample doon sa 4 days ago yung kinandak doon sa Barangay Cabatuan yung
Yes po.
drone spraying?
Yes
Yun
po.
po yun.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Nowhere else? Ma'am, last na. Itong rehab and widening of reinforced concrete box culvert at Sitio Galis, Barangay Lukap, hindi na po natuloy yung project?
Hindi na po, sir, kasi nauna ng nag ano ba yun?
Nag-lapse na yung
hindi
kontrata?
po. Nung naibid na po ito, actually it was bidded and awarded.
Yes.
Nung umpisahan na po nila, ginagawa na po ng DPWH.
So project na ng DPWH
Yes
yung
po.
yung nakalagay doon.
Opo.
Okay. Nowhere else? Okay na, ma'am. The next is yung
Thank you.
Saif. Sabay na.
Good morning, Your Honors. The City Development Council Executive Committee has endorsed to this August body resolution number 5, requesting the approval of this August body for the supplemental annual investment number 3 of the city, which has two components. The first component is for the regular program, which was tackled already by our city budget officer. And then the external component will be sourced out from government financing institution. The city government will be availing a loan to fund this project in the amount of 800 million. The first project is the lot acquisition, and then in the amount of 300 million. The second project is the construction of the City Hall Annex building in the amount of 550 million. And then, the construction of Alaminos City Public Market in the amount of 157,550,000. So, we are requesting for the approval of the supplemental annual investment program number 3 of the city.
Any questions from the August body? Councilor Dalia De Leon, you are recognized.
Good morning, sir. Sir, ito pong construction po ng public market po natin. Mayroon na po ba tayong nahanap na lote na pagpapatayuan po ng public market po natin?
Actually, Your Honor, the appraisal committee has already located, identified lot for such two projects, at it is along the Braganza Boulevard or the Bypass Road as per their resolution number 2.
Okay po. At saka ito pong sa construction po ng City Hall Building Annex, meron na rin po tayong
Opo, isa po
allocation
yung,
nito.
kaya nga po yung component dyan, lot acquisition, ibig sabihin, andun na po yung, doon natin i-house yung dalawang malalaking project. Because those projects is believed to be stimuli to the local development of the city. Since we wanted that in our vision that to be a sustainable, competitive, and progressive economy. And on the part of the administration, they wanted to expand the Central Business District. And by expanding, you have to locate to other places. And they believe that the City Hall Building Annex and the Alaminos City Public Market will serve as trigger for the development in the area to decongest the central business district.
So, magkatabi po tong dalawa po.
Isang lote po pero
Isang lote.
kwan lang, accessible siya.
Yes po.
Meron. Hindi po siya magkatabi. Because we wanted that hindi na maulit yung nangyari rito sa atin na existing central business district na magkakatabi, wala kang expansion. So, nandun siya sa isang lugar, pero hindi po sila adjacent. Pero isang lugar.
Any more?
So, maganda po kasi based po doon sa seminar po natin, nabanggit din po ito. Oo, sa mga councilors po na mga hindi po naka-attend, na yung nilatag po ni Sir na plano po doon from 2024 to 2029, kung nandun po sana kayo, narinig po ninyo lahat yung mga plans, ay napakaganda po. At sana matuloy po ito.
Kaya nga po, yung sa CDP formulation natin, based on the observed condition by our administration, na yun po yung isang dahilan. Kaya maaring nalilimitahan tayo doon sa development. So, tayo na po mismo, on the part of the government side, tayo ang mag-stimulate ng development. At ito yung scenario na tayo po yung mauna muna. Then yung private investor na susunod later once na yung lugar ay na-develop. At of course, we wanted to maximize yung mga bypass road natin. Actually, yung purpose ng bypass road natin is to decongest the CBD. Pero ilang taon na ba sila? Kukunti pa yung nandoon. So tayo na mismo magsisimula para lalong ma-expand natin at yung development sa atin, maging progresibo yung Alaminos City.
Oh yes po, sir. Kasi tayo lang po sa syudad ng Alaminos ang wala pong public market.
Yun nga po rin ang
Opo.
isang clamor po ng kababayan natin na magkaroon din tayo ng public market
Opo.
na hindi po privately owned. Of course, kailangan natin ng bumili ng lote. At with our mega resources, we need to avail loan to finance all of these projects because malaki po yung investment.
Yes po. Noted. Thank you po, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Any more questions from the August body? Councilor Applejoy Bakay Tolentino, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, tanong ko lang po, yung sa public market na ipapatayo po ay, kasing laki po ba niya yung mga market na privately owned dito po natin? Kasing laki niya po or mas malaki pa siya?
Actually, the City Engineering Office has already prepared plans for those two projects. Parang mall po yun. Pag nakita niyo
Parang
po.
mall.
Of course, hindi ko may papakita rito yung perspective. Nasa kanila po. The honorable members of this August body, pwede kayong pumunta sa engineering office, makikita nyo po yung perspective ng dalawang projects. Parang mall po yun.
I think kapag ipresent naman din sa atin dito kasi kailangan din nila ng resolution, I think, for the
Later
approval.
on, hihingi po kami rito ng yung approval for the
The project itself.
MOA noon sa loan agreement later on. Kung makikita natin lahat po yun.
Thank you po. Very excited po kami kasi traffic na
Opo.
rin talaga dito sa
Yes
Alaminos. Sobrang excited kami. Thank you po.
Any more else? No more? Okay na, engineer.
Thank you, Your
po.
Honors.
So, we lift the suspension, we lift the suspension of internal rules. What is your pleasure, Councilor Oscar Bolling?
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no more questions, I move for the approval for first reading for the two items, Mr. Chair, and be elevated to our business of the day for second reading.
Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., the Committee Chairperson on Appropriation, moves to elevate the said measure to the business of the day for second reading. Any second? The mo... second reading or ano? Committee hearing na po muna. Second reading. The motion is seconded by all. The said matter is elevated to the business of the day for second reading. So ordered. For the next resolution. Yung dalawa na? Next item.
Okay, our next item, sir, proposed resolution number 2023-97, authorizing City Mayor Arthur Brian C. Celeste to negotiate and enter into a contract of loan in behalf of the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, with the Development Bank of the Philippines for the grant of loan with an aggregate amount of 800 billion pesos, or the total cost of the proposed project.
Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., your... Ay, lost. Lost, di ba? Councilor Michelle Segundera, you recognize. Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move to suspend the internal rules to accommodate our resource speaker?
There's a motion coming from Councilor Michelle Segundera, being the Committee Chairperson on Rules and Laws, to suspend our internal rules. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. Our internal rules is hereby suspended. Madam Secretary, please introduce again our resource speakers.
Our resource speakers for this item are, of course, our City Planning Development Coordinator, Engineer Eduardo Garcia, and our City Budget Officer, Madam Rowena Ruiz.
Ito po yung authority ni Mayor to enter into a contract with the DBP, Development Bank of the Philippines. Though nagbigay din po kami ng letter of intent sa Land Bank of the Philippines, but yung DBP ang may pinakamagandang offer. Anyway, pina-attach ko naman po yung offer sheet ng Land Bank at saka DBP for your perusal po.
Any questions? Councilor Michelle Segundera, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Magandang umaga po.
Morning,
Ma'am, i-inquire ko lang po what is the loan term and the interest rate sa DBP.
As ang is 15 years ang maximum.
Okay.
And then ang ating floating interest is 6 for 3 years. 6% for 3 years.
6% for
Yung
3
variable.
years.
Kasi alam po naman ninyo ngayon na yung dating loan natin sa DBP na 4%, kasi floating siya, ngayon is 8.33 na.
Okay.
Wala naman po silang magawa, wala rin po tayong magawa kasi Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas ang nagdidictate. At saka all over the world naman po. So the best offer po yan, 6%, nakatali po sila for 3 years.
Doon po sa Land Bank, yung offer nila is variable po.
Variable.
Dito sa atin, sa DBP, is for the first 3 years, fix siya ng 6%. And then, yung succeeding na, doon na mag-apply kung ano po yung prevailing rate.
Councilor Bena S. Rabagoy, you recognize.
Ma'am Weng, maglo-loan tayo ulit ng 800 million sa DBP. Meron pa ba tayong previous na loan?
Meron po tayong previous loan sa Land Bank. Matatapos po ng this 2024. At saka, bali dalawang loan promissory note po tayo may matatapos, 2024 and 2025. Opo. Rest
DBP?
assured, ma'am, na
Sa Land Bank po, sa DBP.
Sa
meron
DBP,
po.
ganun din po, may matatapos po tayo. Actually, yung 2024 sa Land Bank, 2025 is sa DBP. Opo.
Malinis na
May
po.
naman po tayo, authority from the Department of Finance through BLGF na hindi tayo pwedeng umutang beyond our means. Kaya nga po, may 6 months preparation pa po kami. Pag nabigay nyo na po yung authority ni Mayor, hihingi po kami na, hihintayin po namin yung approval naman ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan bago hihingi po ng debt service capacity and yung monetary board opinion. Kaya matagal pa pong proseso.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else? Councilor Raul Bakay?
Mga ilang tantay nyo ito kung isang taon bago ma-implement lahat ito? Kung halimbawa ma-approve na lahat, yung mga papel, pagkatapos ang implementation mula ngayon araw, aabuti pa isang taon?
Mula ngayon hanggang sir, yung hiningi namin kay Mayor na timeline is 6 months hanggang sa monetary board opinion po. And then after that, bidding. Alam nyo naman ang bidding. Kung may taker, 28 days, okay na yung bidding. Pero pag walang takers, another rebidding. 6 months po yung hinihingi na, yung preparation po namin sa local finance.
Early next year.
Actually, Your Honors, preparation na po yung supplemental EIP, number 3, and then itong request. Part na po ito. Yung negotiation actually, meron, yun na nga, nagkaroon na kami ng offer sheets ng dalawa. So, pag in the event na may bigay itong authority, we will fast track. Depende yun sa...
Depende po yan, sir, dun sa BLGF at saka sa Bangko Sentral. Hindi ho, beyond our control din po na yan, sir. Pero yung yung purchase of lot, hindi po dumadaan sa Bids and Awards Committee yan. Special law po yan, kaya kailangan ng authority po ninyo. So, another process po yan. Pag naprobahan yung loan, hihingi po ng authority to purchase the lot. Mahaba po.
Councilor Bernara Bagoy, you're recognized.
Ileles na po ba yung interest for 15 years or kasama na po sa principal, additional?
Ano po yan? Yan po yung net na ating ilo-loan. Hindi po kasama dyan yung interest, yung GRT, at saka yung interest, yung fluctuation after 3 years. Hindi po kasama yan. Parang it's a principal, hindi... Lalaki po yan. Baka umabot po ng bilyon.
Councilor Dalia De Leon, you're recognized.
Sir, do you have any idea kung ilang hektarya po yung ipopurchase po nating lot para po doon sa City Hall Annex at saka para po doon sa public market po natin?
Actually, Your Honors, yung original na plan is we will be purchasing 7 hectares of land. Pero dito sa loan natin, 4 na hektarya pa lang muna. So 4 hectares po ito. Yung succeeding 3, siguro 2025 na yon. Depende na po kung paano natin gagawin. Hindi po kasama doon sa loan yon muna. So 4 hectares po yan lahat.
4 hectares. So Vice, hindi po kasama. Ang plan po is natin is 2024 to 2029. No. Iyan po yung natin, yung CDP po natin. Baka pwede rin po kaming bigyan doon ng lot para po sa legislative naman po, para magtabi-tabi na po tayo doon.
Kaya nga po, we have to have a study. Ano bang gagawin natin dito sa mga buildings? In the event na nandun na lahat. Anyway, maluwang naman yon. 7 hectares later on. Later on. Pero
Yes,
yun yung ma'am eh. Pero initially, for the loan, at saka construction, 4 hectares.
Yes po, sir.
Kung may kasa natin lahat nito, next year, pwede na tayong gawin. At pwede na rin mag-construct. Of course,
Liga ng Barangay President, Councilor Salvador Dona, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Tanong ko lang, Engineer, sa amount na 800 million yan, anong unang priority project natin na ipapatayo doon sa site na yan?
Land bank.
magsasabay po sila.
Sabay, Engineer?
Opo.
Okay. Thank you.
Councilor Berna Rabago, you're recognized.
Sir Ed, dito sa may regarding sa construction of City Hall building, meron bang possibility na ang City Hall natin dati lilipat doon sa bypass?
Hindi po lilipat. Kaya nga may term na annex. So, magagamit po yon ng other departments.
May identify niyo po kung ano yung mga other department? Sa ngayon, di pa.
Wala pa po, pero ang may iwan dito sa atin, yung karamihan kasi gustong lumipat eh.
Oo
Pero
nga,
sa
yun.
amin sa Finance Committee, sana doon na lang kami.
Parang ganun din.
Baka yung collection offices.
Doon.
Kasi magre-reklamo yung mga pag
Malayo.
punta na, halimbawa, tawin-tawin, punta Poblacion, from Poblacion, pupunta pa doon. Baka yung collection
Doon na lang.
department lang. Saka hindi natin pwedeng alisin yung yung City Hall, landmark, magkakaroon tayo ng problema. Kaya nga po annex kahit na mas malaki. Annex po.
Then besides, ma'am, congested naman yung mga empleyado na doon. Hindi na siya, kumbaga sa vision natin na world-class facilities. Yung existing City Hall natin, hindi na siya akma doon sa vision natin. Kaya bibigyan din natin sila ng yung both clients and yung workforce natin may conducive environment.
Councilor Applejoy Bakay Tolentino, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, so for example, magkakaroon po tayo ng, ma-approve na po lahat, magkakaroon tayo ng annex. Magkakaroon din po ba ng mas marami pang job opportunities, positions, para po sa mga offices doon?
Definitely, ma'am. Then sa job opportunities, yung construction na lang. It's job opportunity. Dagdag na po yan.
Anything else? Councilor Raul, may gusto kang sabihin?
Baka naman, nakuha na, pwede naman kaming may annex din ang SP doon.
That's a very good proposal, sir. Pwede nating pag-usapan. Of course, part nung how do we manage later on yung lugar. Kasi nga, given yung mga distances, baka pag-uusapan natin later on. Anyway, maluwang yung lote.
Bagong-bago. Sulitin muna natin. SP.
Pero ang sir, dapat facing yung development natin. Kaya ganyan lang muna because yung, of course, we know our meager income, kailangan din natin na mag-facing ng development. Although, maganda talaga yung proposal naman na doon. So, yung sabi nga ni Ma'am Dalia kanina, hanggang 2029.
Projects.
Pwede naman siguro na pag-usapan.
Anything more? Councilor Oscar Boling, you're recognized.
Yes, engineer, yung sinabi nyo kanina na yung area nung magiging papapatayon natin ng City Hall at saka public market, magiging 7 hectares. Pero ngayon, bibili natin muna is 4 hectares. Ano ang assurance na magagawa natin ng 7 hectares later? Ay kung nabinta na yung mga ibang area, paano yun?
Sir, parang magkakaroon ng conditional sale kasi yung 3 hectares hindi na natin kukunin sa loan sa local source na po. Part siguro sa development fund natin o kaya sa special purpose appropriation. Hindi, kasama yata po yun sa kontrata. Ilalagay po sa kontrata. Opo. May agreement. Oo. Para kasama na sa contract. May agreement.
Anything else? No more? Ma'am, last na po. Yung follow-up dun sa question ni Councilor Berna, yung existing na loan po natin sa land bank na 2024, magkano yon?
Hindi Hindi ko na matandaan, sir, kasi ang...
Ito ba yung 2013?
Yes po.
2013 na loan?
Yung sa land bank kasi, panahon pa ni Mayor Nani noon yun eh. Kaya
Hindi.
talagang matatapos na. Last na yung 2024.
Yung 2025 sa DBP, magkano po yun?
Mga 300, ano lang yun, sir.
Yun po yung pinagpagawa dun sa convention, tama?
Yes. Ay, hindi, sir. Hindi.
Ito.
Hindi pa. Ito, ongoing pa to. Bago pa eh.
200?
Yung yung mga ininvest po natin sa island, 100 Island.
Yung 2024?
2025 sa DBP.
Okay. Tapos, ma'am, kung sakali, itong bagong 800 million loan, magkano monthly or quarterly ang bayad natin?
To sir, per drawdown po kasi, hindi siya i-release ng minsanan. Magre-request tayo upon yung
Accomplishment.
progress billing po siya,
Yeah,
except for the land. Yung land po is interest lang for 3 years. So,
Ang babayaran muna.
Kung 300 million times 6%, yun yung babayaran natin ng monthly.
Monthly yung
Opo.
Tapos, kailangan natin mag-open sa DBP ng account?
Naka-open na po tayo,
dahil
sir.
may existing loan pala tayo.
Yes po.
Okay. Tapos, sabi nga ni Engineer Ed kanina, after 6 years, doon na yung tataas yung interest kung sakali. Tama?
After 3 years.
After 3 years.
Oo.
Sorry. After
Meron
3
na
years.
namang review for the interest.
Magkano kaya? Mga 8%? Or depende?
Depende, sir. Depende po sa
Kung ano yung prevailing rate ng
DBP.
sir.
Ano yung yearly i-increase or every 3 years ulit?
Depende po sa kanila later on.
Depende rin.
Sir, actually, it's quarterly ang increase niya. Kaya nga, grinab na namin yung sa DBP kasi nakatali sila for
3 years. Pag nakuha natin, ma'am, yung loan, ang first is the land acquisition.
Yes po.
Yung land po ba is na reclassify na as commercial or agriculture pa lang ngayon?
Ongoing po yung pag-aayos ng mga papers nun, sir.
Nung bibilhan?
Yes po, inaayos.
Okay. Tapos, sana mas magandang agricultural muna kasi mas mura pag bibilin natin. Or depende pa? O tayo na re-reclassify? Or the land owner?
Parang dinevelop na po nung bibilihin kasi para mas nakakamura tayo pag na-develop na kaysa tayo.
So as is. Okay. Target nyo pong ma-construct yung City Hall and the public market is within next year?
Maumpisan, sir.
Maumpisan lang, sir. Kasi yun sa investment program namin, annual, sabi niya eh.
Okay.
So, hanggang ngayon lang na taon. But, of course, we know the construction concern, more or less 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. After
Kasi yung City Hall, sir, 720 days, and then 600 plus
2
yung
years.
public. Ganon po.
And lastly, saan kukuha ng pambayad? Sa general fund ba? Magbabawas?
Sa 20% development fund.
Yun sa
pagkukunan ng pambayad
loan
sa
amortization,
loan,
sir,
yes.
part na siya ng development fund, 20%.
Anything else? Councilor Raul?
Thank you, Vice. Ma'am, sana pag na-approve ito, dapat suggestion lang, ma'am, ituro nyo rin dun sa mga barangay para makapag-loan din sila, makapag-project ng malaki sa kanilang mga barangay. Sana mabigyan din sila ng pagkakataon ng ganitong benefits. Di ba pwede rin ang barangay na mag-loan? Para sa ganun makapag-loan sila, makapag-project din sila ng malaking project sa kanilang galing sa pundo nila.
Sir, minamarket sila ng land bank. Actually, yung mga barangay, pero ayaw nilang mag-loan. Mahirap daw kasi. Mahirap yung preparation. Lalo na pag kukuha ka ng yung sa BLGF, yung gagawin namin, ayaw nila.
Mahirap pong kumuha ng networking, borrowing capacity. capacity. Kaya nga yung tanong kanina ni Vice Mayor na may existing tayong loan, kung kakayanin pa natin ng another loan, yun po yung makakasagot. Kung kaya ba.
Yes, sir. Pwede yan. Pero ang inabail ng barangay, ibang barangay is yung salary no? Sa land bank. Kasi meron nga yung para sa development and para sa salary. Yung salary po yata inabail nila.
Lulo ng mga barangay natatakot. Dapat yun yung matanggal sana sa isipan ng mga barangay na pwede silang mag-loan para makapag-projects din sila ng mga mas malalaki, kasi malit lang yung pundo ng barangay.
Yun nga po yung minamarket ng land bank, sir. Pero nasabi din naman nila na talagang allowed ang mga barangay na mag-loan. Pero ayaw din. Depende siguro.
Councilor, depende doon sa vision ng mga kapitan. Kung gusto na niyang kunin na niya in lump at one time yung development doon sa lugar niya para during his term, 3-year term, nandun na yung legacy niya, then magbabayad ni later on yung susunod, pwede. Depende nga doon sa vision ng leader. Pero allowed.
Ma'am, nakalimutan ko tanungin. Ilan po ba ang loan capacity ng atin, ng city?
Malalaman pa lang natin, sir, pag mag-apply
Pag
tayo sa BLGF, sa Department of Finance.
Kasi kukompute din nila yung mga
Yes po.
existing.
Pero kung kami magkukompute, makukompute din namin, sir. More or less billion tayo.
Na pwede.
Pwede, sir.
Okay.
Kasi may naman formula, sir.
Okay. Anything else from the August body? Hearing none, okay na po.
Thank you po.
Thank you,
Permission to
engineer.
leave.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, lalapitan kayo ni Rox.
Thank you, ma'am.
Our turner rules is lifted. Ay, out. Yes.
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Michelle Secundara, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to elevate this matter to the business of the day for second reading.
Councilor Michelle Secundara, the committee chairperson on rules and laws, moves to elevate the said measure to the business of the day for second reading. Any second? Lakas ah. The motion is the motion is seconded by all. The said matter is elevated to the business of the day for second reading. So ordered. Next item. Committee hearing.
We now proceed with the committee reports. Committee report, Item 1, committee report from the hearing held on August 18th regarding proposed ordinance number 28-2023, creating 3 positions under the Legislative Department, creating 1 position under the Executive Department of Local Government Unit, Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Councilor Dalia De Leon, you are recognized.
May I just read the recommendation? In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and the above measure be elevated on the business of the day for second reading in the next regular session.
Councilor Dalia De Leon, the committee chairperson on labor and employment, moves for the adoption of this committee report and the above measure be elevated to the business of the day for second reading on our next regular session. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, Item 2, committee report from the hearing held on August 23 regarding review of documents for CSO's accreditation of Judah Ray Praise the King of King's Ministries Incorporated.
Councilor Michelle Secundara, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and that the measure be elevated to the business of the day for second reading.
Councilor Michelle Secundara, the vice chairperson on cooperatives, moves for the adoption of this committee report and the said measure be elevated to the business of the day for second reading. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, Item 3, committee report from the hearing held on August 24th regarding amendments of Fisheries Code.
As the Vice Chairperson on Agriculture, Councilor Michelle Segundera, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and that the same committee recommends the conduct of another committee hearing on September 14 at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, the Chairperson on Agriculture, moves for the adoption of this committee report, and the same committee recommends the conduct of another committee hearing on September 14 at 10 a.m. Please invite the proponent again. Sing proponents. And Bantay Dakat. So ordered. Next item.
Item 4, committee report from the hearing held on August 24th regarding proposed ordinance number 26B-2023, integrating the issuance of barangay clearance in the business permitting process in the one-stop shop of city.
Sino to?
Mr. Chairman, may I recognize?
Liga ng Barangay President, Councilor Salvador Dona, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, I would like to schedule another committee hearing to be conducted on September.
Councilor,
September 7.
before you schedule sa committee hearing, please adopt the committee report first.
Ay, okay. Sorry, Mr. Chair. I will read the recommendation. In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report, and the same committee moves for the conduct of another committee hearing on September 7 at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I think we have committee hearing in Lingayen.
7.
7. On 7. 7.
So, on 8.
8 session.
That is our session.
Session, after session, 9. Ay, hapon, in the afternoon.
Kung mas maganda, Mr. Ching, yung umaga eh.
September 9.
September 9, that is Saturday.
Wednesday. Ay, 4 pala yung ano, sorry. Hindi,
So,
nakita-
7.
Sorry. September 7.
Yes, Your Honor. At 10 o'clock in the morning, please invite the proponents and all the punong barangays in our city.
Liga ng Barangay President, Councilor Salvador P. Dona, moves for the adoption of its committee report, and the same committee moves for the conduct of another committee hearing on September 7 at 10 a.m. Please invite the proponents and all the barangay captains. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, next. We now proceed to the business of the day for second reading. We have appropriation ordinance enacting supplemental budget number 03 with a total appropriation of 13,427,007 pesos and 47 centavos for the operation of the city government of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no more questions to this item, I move for the approval for second reading and be scheduled for the third reading on our next regular session.
Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., the committee chairperson on appropriation, moves for the approval of this measure on second reading and further calendars the same for third reading on our next regular session. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is approved on second reading and calendar for third reading on our next regular session. So ordered. Next item.
Next, the resolution confirming, approving in toto the proposed calendar year 2023 Supplemental Annual Investment Program number 3 of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, amounting to 813,427,007 pesos and 47 centavos.
Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no more questions to this item, I move for the approval for second reading and be scheduled for the third reading for our business of today.
Today. Councilor Oscar Boling Sr., the committee chairperson on appropriation, moves for the approval on second reading and further calendar the same for third reading. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is approved on second reading and calendar for third reading. So ordered. Next item.
Next, resolution authorizing City Mayor Arth Brian C. Celeste to negotiate and enter into a contract with loan in behalf of the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan with the Development Bank of the Philippines for the grant of loan with an aggregate amount of 800 million pesos or the total cost of the proposed project.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval on second reading and please calendar the measure for third reading.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, the committee chairperson on Rules and Laws, move for the approval on second reading and further calendar the same for third reading. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is approved on second reading and calendar for third reading. So ordered. Next item.
Next item is a resolution accrediting Juderay Praise the King of Kings Ministries Incorporated.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval on second reading and please calendar the measure for third reading.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, the vice chairperson on cooperatives, move for the approval on second reading and further calendar the same for third reading. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is approved on second reading and calendars for third reading. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, next item, an ordinance reclassifying 13 parcels of land containing an aggregate area of 1,371,369 square meters, situated Barangays Pandan, Buhed and Lucap, the City of Development Corporation and Unilink Land Properties Incorporated from agricultural use to commercial and residential use to WIT. Please include yung 13 parcels of land sa minutes.
Councilor Joselito O. Fontelera, you are recognized.
Jay, Mr. Chair, I move that the ordinance will be temporarily archived so that the documents will be submitted first to the Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development for further pursuant to Memorandum of Circular Number 54, Series of 1993, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion coming from Councilor Jojo Fontelera, the committee chairperson on infrastructure and land utilization, to temporarily archive this ordinance. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is temporarily archived. So ordered. Next item.
Next is the resolution 2023-76 supporting the Bantawid Pamilya exiting graduating household beneficiaries in the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan. Mr. Chair, I move for another, to calendar this again for another second reading for 2 weeks from now. Mr. Chair, ano na lang po, i-archive na lang po natin muna ito until na while waiting for the list of exiting graduating household beneficiaries.
There's a motion coming from City Councilor Caroline Dizon this season to temporarily archive this resolution 2 weeks from now. Any second? Hello? Hello? The motion is seconded by all. The said measure is temporarily archived 2 weeks from now. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, second reading proposed ordinance number 19-2023 prohibiting drone operation within 100-meter radius from jail facilities, providing penalties for violation thereof and for other purposes.
Councilor Berna S. Rabago, you're recognized.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I move to elevate this matter for business of the day for second reading dahil po sa may babaguhin po sa title, sa draft. Kaya second reading pa po. Opo.
Next regular session.
Yes, next.
Councilor Berna S. Rabago, the committee chairperson on Peace and Order, moves for the approval on second reading on our next regular session. Any second?
Second.
The motion is seconded by all. The said measures approved on second reading on our next regular session. So ordered. Next item.
Next item, third and final reading.
Madam Secretary, you're recognized.
Now we proceed with third and final reading. The first item is the resolution confirming, approving in toto the proposed calendar year 2023 Supplemental Annual Investment Program number 3 of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, amounting to 813,427,007 pesos and 47 centavos, is sponsored by Councilor Oscar A. Buling Sr.
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no more questions, I move for the adoption to this item.
Councilor Oscar Bowling Sr., the committee chairperson on appropriation, moves for the adoption of the said measure. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said resolution is hereby adopted. So ordered. Next item.
Next item is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to negotiate and enter into a contract of loan in behalf of the local government unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan with the Development Bank of the Philippines for the grant of loan with an aggregate amount of 800 million pesos or the total cost of the project, of the proposed project, is sponsored by Councilor Michelle S. Segundera.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the adoption of the said measure.
There's a motion coming from Councilor Michelle Segundera, the committee chairperson on rules and laws. Move for the adoption of the said measure. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said resolution is hereby adopted. So ordered. Next item.
Next item is the resolution accrediting the Judare Praise the King of King's Ministries Incorporated. Is sponsored by Councilor Michelle S. Segundera.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the said measure.
Councilor Michelle Segundera, the vice chairperson on cooperatives, moves for the adoption of the said measure. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. The said resolution is hereby adopted. So ordered. Announcements. Next item.
Next item, notice of hearing at the Sangguniang Palalawigan regarding Tax Ordinance Number 2022-01 entitled An Ordinance Revising Tax Ordinance Number 1, Series of 1993, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of the Municipality. What municipality to? City of Alaminos, Pangasinan. Monday, September 4, 2023, 1:30 p.m. The Session Hall, Capitol Building, Lingayen, Pangasinan. Notice and legal opinions were duly furnished to the honorable members.
Wala naman pong legal opinion yung sa revenue code natin. Pero mas maganda po, punta tayong lahat. Kasi revenue code po natin. Sa Monday.
Monday po.
Ma'am Secretary, Ma'am Luz.
Announcement po, reminders po, yung ating GAD, Seminar Right Shop sa Baguio City, August 31 to September 2. And gusto ko rin po sana i-present sa inyo yung ating inassign sa ating participants ng government internship program ng DOLE. Meron po tayong as of last week, 14 na po na GIPs. Nandito po sila. Pakitumayo kayo mga anak, yung mga GIPs natin para makilala kayo ang ating mga SP members. So some of them are, isa po kasi kayo. And I have also one. So sila po yung ating makakasama for the next 6 months. So naka-assign po sila sa mga offices niyo to assist your office work. Except, of course, yung GIP ni Councilor Junjun, pinassign sa office ko. Kasi para may kasama daw akong... Kasi marami na daw siyang staff. So, pinassign po ni Councilor Junjun Celeste sa akin. Sa office ko yung kanyang GIP. So, sila po yung ating makakasama for the next 6 months dito sa Legislative Department. So, pinapakilala ko po sila. Hindi ko ma-memorize yung pangalan nila kasi bago pa lang. So, welcome po. Okay.
Welcome sa Sangguniang Panglungsod. Sana magawa mo nyo yung mga dapat gawin and makatulong kayo sa amin dito sa lalong-lalo na sa Office of the Secretary. Dahil alam nyo yung trabaho ng Secretary napakahirap. And always smile, okay? Thank you. Bawal sumimangot. Regarding sa CDP, last week, nandun si Councilor Dalia and Councilor Carol. Asahan nyo po, dadagsa ang maraming resolution and ordinance ang gagawin. Dahil dun sa kailangan ng suporta ng ating executive department ng policy para sa kanilang mga projects and proposals. And pinpoint lahat ng mga problema natin dito sa syudad and yung ordinansa and resolution yung kakailanganin upang natin yung problemang yon and makapag-produce tayo ng, sabi kasi nila doon is world-class facility by 2024 to 2029. Magkakaroon tayo ng engineered engineered Alaminos City. Yun yung bagong project ni Mayor Brian. Tatawaging Engineered Alaminos City. So napakaganda ng mga programs and projects ng mga susunod na taon. Hopefully, lahat ng iyon ay matuloy kasi na-identify isa-isa lahat ng problema. Yun lang. And see you sa GAD. Kailangan din nating i-update yon kasi isa dun sa CDP, binanggit yung GAD. Kaya kailangan din natin pumunta doon sa GAD sa Baguio. Yun lang. Ay, Councilor.
Opo. Gusto kong thank you kay Ate Consi Dalia doon sa merienda natin ngayon. Thank you so much. Ilang days na yan?
Akala ko bagong sasakyan din ng SP eh. Ay. Thank you, thank you. Para nag-uumpisa na. Baka sino daw susunod? Ikot na ba ulit?
Pwede.
Ha? Thank you. Any more announcements? Councilor Tonton Humilde, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to adjourn the 35th SP regular session.
There's a motion coming from Councilor Tonton Humilde to adjourn our 35th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session. Any second? The motion is seconded by all. Our 35th Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session is hereby adjourned. Thank you. pala pwede dun sa ano, puro sasakyan.